Hey Zoe, I'm calling your show, 'cause I need to know. Show me which way to go before I throw my man out the door.
Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane, got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games, man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light, see the light.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
This is the death of relationship dumbassification, a thought-provoking conversation with the voice of reason, an exploration into why you and your girl just can't relate. The world is tuned in to the voice of reason, blowing up the foxhole every Thursday evening. If your man is tripping, then talk to Zoe before you leave. Maybe y'all can make it work, and if not, he can tell you exactly how to tell him to kick rocks. Intelligence with lots of comedy, it's not your average show. It's Zoe Williams, the voice of reason on Foxhole Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, I's back. And I brought a couple of people with me. You're listening to the voice of reason on Dash Talk X. I'm Zoe Williams, the one and only. When I tell you we got a great topic lined up for you, Mimi is not here today. She's playing hooky, and I know you knew about it.
I didn't. I promise. I didn't.
Don't lie to me.
I didn't know.
Don't lie to me.
Honestly, I didn't. I just know Super Bowl weekend and all bets are off for anybody.
Don't lie to me.
I didn't know.
You did know.
I didn't know.
You and Mimi are thick as thieves.
But I didn't know.
Do you doubt that you and Mimi are thick as thieves?
No, I don't.
Okay, cool. So, did Mimi get mad at you because you didn't tell her about the round table or remind her?
Yes, she did.
Thick as thieves. You guys share a lot, don't you?
But she didn't share Vegas with me because I'd be there. I'd be there with the bra on right now, yelling and screaming. Go Rams!
And scene. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason has returned. This is a caller-driven show. If this is your first time tuning in to the Voice of Reason, please understand just a little bit about what I do. I piss women off by asking questions that they've been running from since Dad left.
My dad gotta leave.
I'm just playing. No, but I do ask tough questions. Tough relationship questions. A lot of people don't like tough relationship questions. A lot of people try to make relationship into a resort. And unfortunately, it's not a resort. It's the University of You. So let me do this before I even get started. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. Once again, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X, the talk station for Dash Radio. I've got a couple of things to promote. Everybody in my chat room, I know a lot of people are getting ready to sign on. Holla at your boy. Holla at me if you could hear me. Holla at me if you could see us. Holla at us on YouTube. When I say YouTube Dash Radio listeners, please understand that I broadcast this show live to my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel has nearly 44,000 subscribers and nearly 8 million views.
Awesome.
We out here killing the game.
Like murderers.
I'm sorry, I had to let that out. I'm
Is
sorry.
that an E40? Like,
No, that was him busting one.
live your best life then.
In the chat room, I need everybody to hit the like button, the share button. Let everybody know that we're on live. I want to trend on YouTube because I got an amazing topic. And I want all my subscribers on YouTube to do this right now. This is a call to action. Zoe Williams has partnered with a new social media platform.
Yeah?
It just launched. Developer out of the town, Oakland.
What app is that?
Man, when I tell you, me and Corey just signed up.
Oh, shit.
We just partnered.
What is it?
It's called iStar. You can download it on Google or Apple. I think on Apple it's like the fourth one.
ISTAR.
ISTAR. You see this little logo right here with the A that looks like a star at the top of it? That's the one, black and gold.
Oh, okay.
iStar. Listen, when I tell you, it's like Instagram and YouTube all in one.
What's going on with the A?
That's called design. What the
It was a creative choice.
What the fuck is going on?
So tell us about this app, though. Like,
It's an app. It's a website. Like I said, I don't want to give away too much.
Okay, we'll check it out.
But you got to check it out. You got to subscribe to my page. My page is TheZoWhatShow. Corey Holcomb's page is 5150 Freedom. I don't want to give away too much, even by saying.
This is like a great way to promote it. Like, I'm not going to give away too much.
5150 Freedom.
Did you hear that? 5150 Freedom. That in itself is telling you a lot about it.
that's I need to really check this out.
That in itself is telling you a lot about what we doing right now.
What do you feature on your page though?
When I tell you, this is like this iStar is like your. I don't want to give it. Damn it!
He can't give it away.
I don't understand. Has it not launched yet? Is that why you?
It is launched.
Okay, then why can't you?
If you don't lay down, new girl, go over there and lay down. She don't know the rules of this. I'll turn your mic off. God damn it. Anyway.
I just want to know about your
iStar. Okay, that was nice. That's how you get it out of me now.
Mm-hmm. She gonna get it out of you, all right?
Hey, get a little mayonnaise. Anyway.
He gonna be going all through the show.
Anyway, damn it. It's like your own personal Netflix.
Okay.
This shit is crazy. When I tell you.
Don Keith, iStar.
This is when I flew up to Oakland. Met with the developer. Then he came down the next day and set up my account.
Oh.
All the content on here is 7K.
Oh, wow.
So if you have content that's less than 7K and you put it on this platform, it will add pixels. Oh, shit. I don't really want to... iStar.
Pixelation up in this piece.
I need everybody on my channel, everybody that rock with me, everybody that roll with Zoe Williams on this YouTube channel, on IG, on Facebook, on Twitter. I need everybody to subscribe to my personal iStar page. ZoWhat iStar. ZoWhat iStar. And when I tell you the shit fly, it's about to revolutionize the entire game. Also, I got a couple other things to promote. We are 10 copies away from 300 audiobook sales.
That's fire.
In the last month.
Back in the number one spot.
No, we're currently at number 4. I'm a little disappointed about it.
I just knew you was back up there.
Ladies and gentlemen, the relationship dismount. How to stick the landing when exiting a toxic relationship. Bam! Is on all 3 formats on Amazon. So you get audiobook, you get Kindle, and they will send you the physical copy if you want a paperback. This is my dog-eared one.
I like paperbacks.
Right?
That book has been used.
Yes.
I may need to read your book.
No, the book is fire. And
oh, yeah.
Oh, the book is fire. And I have to say this. We have 385 currently, 385 pre-orders of my new book, The Holographic Relationship. The Holographic Relationship. When I tell y'all, if you follow me at Mr. ZoWhat on Instagram, I posted some of the formatting of the book, so you can see what it's going to look like when you open it up. When I tell you this book is crazy.
I'm eye-creeping. It looks good.
The book is nuts. We're going to drop the digital version of the book first. iTunes, Kindle, Nook, all of those versions. That's first. Okay?
When is it dropping?
Valentine's Day.
You a fool for that.
And
dumb for that.
And then the paperbacks will come.
Oh.
I'm just telling you, this shit is so sick. Look at the inside of this. Ooh.
I can't wait. I know y'all can't either.
This shit is lit. I just can't tell you, man, how
exciting. It looks
exciting.
sexy. It looks insightful.
Well, it's fire. Trust me. You'll see when we begin this conversation today.
Okay.
And then the final thing I'm going to promote is Total Package Energy. You already know how I get down with Total Package Energy, the greatest energy drink in the world. Here, no one has ever seen me drink some, so why not?
I have. Oh, shit. The Hulk is about to come out.
Turn up is about to be real.
Oh!
Lord have mercy. Y'all pray for a nigga.
Hey, Total Package Energy, motherfucker.
You're going to have the most lit Friday night.
You in the dig? It's got a little yohimbi in it. Okay, cool.
Como?
Neural enhancer, antioxidant, stamina sustainer.
Sustainer.
Amino acids, 0 carbs, 0 sugars, you know the whole 9 yards. This shit is fire. I keep telling people, if you're an Uber driver, which I'm not, never have been.
Right.
You need this shit.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a truck driver, if you're driving cross country, if you drive late at night, this is the type of shit you need. Gonna keep you alert.
Keep you from swerving on the road.
I drive a lot late at night. Maybe
You want a bottle? Here, try a bottle.
Thank you.
Okay. Total Package Energy. Tell them Zoe Williams sent you. Greatest energy drink in the world. I'm done with the promos now. Let's move right to the topic. First off, before I even give up the topic, regarding the topic, which gender is the most of this shit? Now, I already know the manifestation, right, of how motherfuckers deal with shit varies from gender to gender.
Absolutely.
Men show shit differently than women show shit.
Right.
But of the two genders.
Total Package Energy.
It's good. It's already started. It's already.
Of the two
You have no idea.
genders, which gender is the most of this topic that I'm about to reveal right now? Today's topic: salty, bitter, bothered, and bummed out.
Oh, Lord.
A deeper look at resentment, resistance, and unforgiveness. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I know men show unforgiveness in a certain way. I know women show unforgiveness in a certain kind of way.
Woo!
But I just want to keep it real. Which one of you motherfuckers are the most salty? Is Petty Murphy saltier than Petty LaBelle?
I'm biting my tongue.
Ooh.
I've got questions. Is it better to forgive or hold a grudge? What's your definition of forgiveness? Eek. What is resentment? How do you know if you're holding hidden resentments for an authoritative figure from your upbringing?
Ooh. Oh, we're going there.
You ain't forgave your mama?
We're going there.
You still mad at your daddy and you expect to have a great relationship. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I need to know. How is that hidden resentment affecting your relationships now? Oh, God. True or false, the best type of communication to reduce resentment is to express feelings more than thoughts. Ugh. 323-230-4610. Let me hit that one again. True or false? The best type of communication to reduce resentment is to express feelings more than thoughts. What does it mean to be resentful of someone? Gosh. What does bitterness do to your body? Ugh. How can I cure my anger? Ugh. I want to hear from the bitter, bothered bitches tonight.
Yes, calm.
Men and women can be bitches. And if you're bitter and bothered, you're a bitch. True or false? If you're bitter, and bothered, you're a bitch. According to the connotation of the word bitch.
Possibly.
Bitch assness
Bitch assness.
knows no gender.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, shit. I don't know if y'all ready for tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in to The Voice of Reason, tonight's topic is going down. Salty, bittered, bothered, and bummed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not antisocial. I'm anti-BS.
I'm anti-smiling.
Get your bothered ass away from me.
Nah, if you're bothered, don't come around me.
Right.
I need to hear it. Most women I know are bothered.
I know some bothered brothers, too.
No, you don't.
So you've already made your assessment that you believe the female gender is
I can
more
prove
inclined.
that you motherfuckers.
You can prove.
Listen.
I need to see proof. Not that I disagree with you.
I know you don't disagree with me because you're a black woman.
Oh, Lord. But I'm not bitter or bothered. I'm beautiful.
At the moment.
I'm happy. No.
Let a nigga cross.
She gonna rip his shirt off like a Tasmanian
This nigga
devil.
crazy. This one here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new young lady on the show right now. Why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them your name. She's got 7 names.
Oh, Lord.
One of the names is Sherelle.
Yes.
Yes.
But that's not the name I met her under. I met her under another name.
You didn't meet me under another name.
Yes, I did.
What did you meet me under?
Candy Cane. Your stripper name.
First of all, if I had a stripper name, it wouldn't be Candy Cane. I mean, I may be sweet and you may enjoy me during the holidays, but that's not my stripper name.
Okay, so tell them.
I'm Sherelle Patrice, everyone.
That's who Patrice.
Yes.
That's the name you introduced yourself as the first time.
I've always introduced myself as Sherelle first. And
I
then
got Patrice.
I've never said my first name was Patrice.
That's what the fuck I got.
Well, then you didn't listen to the first name.
Patrice is your middle name?
Go on, sit down,
Patrice
Sarah.
is my middle name.
Fuck that. You about to get in this bullshit.
So,
be ready for the attack.
That's what the fuck you get for hanging out with Phil when you came here to have a meeting with me.
With them funky pretty glasses on, girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have another woman that has entered the building. You in the dig? Another woman has entered the building. Her name is Sarah. She's from. Sorry, let me hit you right. There you go. Say it again, Sarah. Say
yes,
hi. Look at that. She got the little raspy. If you don't get your.
Is she from H-Town?
Yeah.
Anybody from Houston knows I'm from 3rd Ward, though.
Hey.
Third Ward.
From Detroit.
That's where Beyonce's from, right?
I used to go to church in 5th Ward.
Where?
Okay, listen, story time.
I'm sorry.
Where? You mean down the corner where the chicken and rice?
We won't get into it on air. We'll get into it off air.
What the?
See, this is what Peaches does.
Hi, I'm
She
Peaches.
derails the fucking show. Really? I used to go to church over there in the 5th Ward.
You know, having a moment. Let's
Yeah.
let it happen.
So let me hip you to the game, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Today's topic. Salty.
Ooh.
Bittered. Bothered. And bummed out.
Mm-hmm.
We know bitch assness knows no gender.
Oh, yeah.
But I do think women are more bitter than men.
I do not agree.
Sure you don't.
Of course.
But I think women are far more bitter than brothers.
Boy.
Somebody call us right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Who is the most bitter, bummed out gender? I need to know. Listen, you relax. Stop trying to produce shit.
I was trying to be
I
helpful.
can hear her. She sounds perfect.
Thank you.
Sarah, tell me your reason for why you don't think. Wait, well, let me just say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the contrary? Do you think men are more bitter, bummed out, and bothered than women?
I actually think gay men are actually
Those motherfuckers don't
are
count.
the best.
That's another kind of
They're the best. That's why I'm saying they're the best of both worlds. They get the female bitchiness as well as like the male like strength to carry out stuff that I wish I could.
Oh, hell no.
Sarah, I love it, Sarah. This is good shit. You can't hear her? Why not? Her microphone is on. She sound good to me. Motherfucker sound delicious to me. Say it again. Testing 1 2 1 2. Say it again.
Say it again. Okay.
Sound good to me.
I can hear.
You hear me?
Sound perfect.
All
I don't know.
right.
Phil got a goddamn Android.
Oh, I have an Android.
I do too. What you mean?
I got a Boost.
Hey, Metro.
So look, the phone lines are open. I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think is the most bitter? The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Sarah was just about to tell us why she thinks men. Well, she did. She said homosexual men.
Because they are the best. I used to hang with a lot back home.
So you think they're bitter and bothered? You think
no, whenever they do get that. Like, it's whatever the extreme is, they got it on lock. And I've seen the most pettiest stuff done that I applaud them in retrospect.
That is very niche, but yeah, I think she has a point.
That don't count.
What do you think? Yeah, I don't think the gay guys count.
No, I'm talking about men that want pussy. I have to say that not want to have a pussy put in.
Wow.
Men that want a vagina to go up in one. I think they are not as bitter as I think when we get mad, we get mad. We get angry. We get to slashing shit, busting windows, making songs about busting windows.
See, when men get bitter, we just bust off in new pussy.
Right. I think men handle it very differently. Women won't. There's the saying, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Yes.
And that's for a reason. I think when you take a woman there, you take a woman there.
That's what I'm saying. You guys are more bitter.
I do. I would say
I would dress up my closest friend that I can find that has like the clap or something like that and introduce her to him.
Oh, she give a nigga that gonorrhea.
Do you see?
See? You just proved him
she
right.
is, I mean, oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that.
She said, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think men just have a way of releasing stuff. They're just kind of more carefree. It's like even when guys get in arguments with other men, they just kind of like physically hit each other and then they move on.
Wait a
And
minute.
then we can be cool.
No, but that's why it's all built up. And that's why they do like stupid stuff they binge stupid stuff.
I want to go back to what the hell you just said.
What?
You just said some fucked up shit.
Well, what you gonna do about it?
You just said that women are more bitter, but we not bitter. We vengeful. Men are bitter. Y'all get bitter. We
Who
don't
holds
get
on
bitter.
to shit longer?
Y'all
Men or
hold
women?
on because we
Men.
release it.
We
Y'all
release
don't
it.
release
Oh,
shit.
yes, we do. We release it. But
release it.
It's a continual release.
Y'all pick a new nigga just to show the last nigga how he fucked up.
And you said,
yeah.
That ain't it,
I
Ray.
don't think.
For the most part, come on.
Yeah. But if you
Am
do
I
go
lying?
down and look,
Wait,
they
hold
gotta
on.
have a
But
bigger
men
bank
do
account.
the same thing. A man will move on to another woman and then
Listen.
flaunt the news. So I don't think it's exclusive to
Thank
women or
you.
men. A man will do the same exact.
No.
Yes.
They're more showy.
No, we don't.
Yes,
We're
you
more
do.
calculated,
No, I
they're
do.
more
You know what?
showy.
Men always have a woman waiting in the wings. And so as soon as something messes up, y'all pull that woman from out the gutter and then take over the situation. So I think men do the exact same thing.
you know what men do?
They sound great, Darren. Get your hands off my board, man. They sound great. I don't know what Phil is talking about. You get your ass out of here now.
You know what men do? They bust off in a different woman no matter what. If when they bitter, they could be happy. They wife a bitch.
Well, let me just say this, ladies. There's three of y'all and there's one of me. You will not be talking over me. Brrr. Now, let me pontificate freely without interruption from said mouthiness. Men, you rarely see men going, look at the nigga she with now. You rarely see that. That's why your mic is off. So, and I always see women talking about how much better the new nigga is. How she upgraded. I'm just saying. When the breakup happens, one of the two people does better than the other. Usually it's women talking about they doing better than the nigga that they used to be with. But how the fuck is that possible when your bitch ass ain't healed yet? Now, I will deal with you.
First of all, I would like to say something. Okay, I'm going to address the healing comment because I think it is very important that people heal post relationships, and I think it's very crucial that people take time to build themselves up and find their wholeness and their happiness alone before they enter someone else. Because then you're constantly meeting people as not a whole; you're meeting people as subtracted. So I think that's very important. So me personally, that's how I prefer to move on. I don't need
bitter bitches dominate the world.
But this is why I'm trying to have less bitter bitches
mostly
out
in management.
here. I'm trying to share that women need to give themselves time to heal. And some people feel, the easiest way to get over someone is to get under someone else. But no, like take time to heal yourself, heal your spirit, because what's the point in carrying around anger and hate? Like only person it hurts is yourself.
But another thing. Men, there's a lot of men that do not. Majority of men don't heal.
Oh, I agree.
They spend no time. They never deal with their feelings, and then they end up actually treating the next woman, the same way. Or then you have like that. Whenever their time that they really want to settle down, then all of a sudden, whoever they with, then that's their wife.
Right. I do agree. I don't think men heal. I think men just bust off, and then they're like, okay, go on to the next.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Bitter Bitches Bureau. Most of them bitter.
No, they're
because, listen, okay, let's just find out. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Are you a bitter bitch?
Of course not. My name is Martini, and I'm calling from Forest City, Arkansas.
Hi.
Okay, what's happening?
What's happening?
Yeah, what's
up?
I
love watching your shows, though.
Thank you for tuning in. Talk to me.
Okay. I actually think females are more bitter.
Thank you.
Just because it's more emotional driven. So a lot of things we do are driven by our emotions. And men usually don't turn into
bitches
bitterness unless it's something probably that a female did to them.
You don't get your crazy. The fuck? Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Finish, young lady. I was just accosted by one of the bitter bitches in here. It's fine. It's Candyland, nigga.
We watch 5150 all the time, too. We love you on there.
So your vote is for women.
Yes, and I'm a woman, and I'm woman enough to say that I think it's women.
And I agree with you. Thank you for your call. We're going to keep the lines open. I want to hear from everybody. Bitter bitches over bitter brothers? I don't know. You got out of your seat. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Peaches.
I was about to get on your mic. Cut off my mic.
Go ahead,
Y'all know
Peaches.
I gotta have a mic. But I don't agree. I think men hold grudges longer. I think women are more vindictive. Like, we gonna get you right then, right there.
Let me tell you what grudges do for men. Let me just help you understand men.
Okay.
Because you don't really understand us.
Okay.
Grudges keeps our dick hard.
What? I'm sorry, you have to explain
My
that.
eyes just crossed like 3 times.
I'm so confused.
When a woman has hurt a man, it goes right to his dick as erection fuel.
For the next time.
To fuck someone else.
It's penis power.
It's penis power.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my point. Is men, they go and they fucking busting up. That's how they like move on. They're mad, and then they're like, oh, rather than deal with this, I'm just gonna fuck someone else.
So that just means the next girl get pregnant. That's very sad.
But see, that's a temporary fix. Fucking someone else is a temporary fix. I'd be more upset if my man was taking somebody out, not fucking her, getting to know her, spending time with her.
Well, he's either cheating or building a new relationship.
Yeah, and that's what they do when they get bitter. They
let me help you guys understand. The number one key to developing a bitter bitch. This is for me.
Wait, why are we trying to develop bitter bitch? I'm sorry.
This is a 12-step program?
It is. I'm just trying to heal you guys.
I feel very healed. I'm not signing up for this.
Let me just say, the number one way to build a bitter bitch is to waste her time.
Wow. That's true.
So now you want to fuck with me.
But no. I mean, women will waste men's time too. It's
it doesn't really matter if we're getting pussy.
Professional time stealers.
If we're getting pussy, there's no such thing as wasting time for us.
It don't even have to be good.
Y'all good. I don't think I've wasted my time with any man though. I feel like I've enjoyed whatever we had, because I usually from the start I can sense things very quickly if something's not working. I'm like, either it's clicking and we move on, or it's not. So I don't really waste.
So maybe that's the problem.
What?
Why do women think relationships have to be working?
Wait, what?
Oh, you like unemployed relationships?
Wait, what do you mean? Like you think?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
whatever.
You know what? I can't right now. Boom.
I'm serious.
What do you mean? Why do you? I'm confused. You're saying why do women think relationships have to be working? You're saying they should be dysfunctional?
You guys always think the shit got to be going somewhere, got to be doing something, something got to be happening.
But I mean, that's a sign of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, something is happening.
Well, in terms of why would, if we're just doing nothing,
I can do nothing by myself.
Exactly. That's how I feel. I'm like, if we're just doing nothing, I would rather sit in my house by myself.
You niggas are bitter because you always got to be doing something. You have to always be stimulated.
No.
Y'all don't need to be stimulated?
All you got to do is stimulate shaft and balls and head.
You know what? That damn 5-hour energy shit just kicked in, total package. But the reality of it.
Why are you paying attention to Phil when I'm talking to Phil? What the fuck is going on?
The reality of it is...
That's why you're bitter, because you nosy.
Well, you keep calling everyone bitter. First of all.
But back to my point.
I think you're bitter.
Ooh.
I'm not bitter
and deflecting.
Oh, shit. Let me back on up from the
That's the spirit of discernment.
She says she thinks you bitter.
Not at all.
And I think you're deflecting your energy onto us.
What did I deflect?
You keep calling us bitter, but I don't identify as that.
That's what this show is. Let me explain it again.
First of all.
Because somebody brand new in here.
They don't know.
In here making a stand. About to get cut up. Now I'm going to give you a pass this time.
Oh, are you?
But this is your only pass.
Yeah, I don't get a second.
This is a show for women to reveal the truth about themselves and how they process shit in intimate relationships. I am your judge. Say some bullshit. See what happens.
Oh, you already...
See how that works? So again, I am not on trial, so to speak.
Yeah.
But you are.
I'm
now, all I'm saying is, from my experience as a man dealing exclusively with sisters, you already gave me the example. Hell and have no fury like a woman scorned. You can't cross them in any way, shape, or form. It's rare that you see a woman that lets shit go.
But
no, I've seen some.
I'm not saying they don't exist. Yeah. Another one of our rules here. Oh, okay. We don't speak in absolutes. We have a word. What is the word?
Some but not all.
What does it mean?
Some but not all.
So intelligent people don't have to say, there's other women out there that no. We like already know that by default. All right? There are exceptions to the rule. We're just talking about in general. You holding on to that microphone, ain't you?
Because it keeps falling, and I don't want to have to keep picking it up. So.
And if the microphone is doing it, imagine what's happening in real life with that attitude you got.
Oh, well, I don't have a problem keeping things up, just for the record. Just going to say that.
Okay. Boom.
But I think men are more bitter because they hold their grudges longer, and once you hurt a man, they don't forgive you like a woman forgives a man. We could take you back after y'all fuck somebody. We take you back after y'all spend the money. We take y'all back after you miss a meal that we done cooked and slaved over for you. We take you back after a lot of bullshit, but let a woman do that shit to y'all.
Let me just clarify. You cross a man. Now, there are men who take women back. We know that there's an exception to the rule. Very few.
Some but no.
Mm-hmm. We know that exists. But
hold on.
You had to say but like that.
I got to turn the volume down real quick.
For the most part, what men will do is once you reveal what kind of woman you are, we tend to just not fuck with you.
Wow.
It's like you lose access to a certain space.
Okay.
Now, what's weird about how we fuck with you is we'll still fuck you without fucking with you.
Right.
What is the space? Wow. Is it like a space within your heart?
I understand that.
Where's the space located?
No, we're not telling you where the space is.
No. Actually, first of all,
he
said he's going to educate us, and then I asked that question that I need an answer to. I need an answer.
I tell you where that space is.
I don't like the way you posted.
That space is between his taint and his balls, because it ain't nowhere else.
Let me tell you something.
Where is this? Is it like in your heart?
Let me just say, have you ever dated a man who you fucked that never kissed you?
Never.
Dated or just fucked?
Yeah, when I was younger.
That means he wasn't fucking with you.
Oh, I know. I know that now.
Or
you feel it though, right?
No, we talking about dating, or this is just something happened.
You heard what I said. I said dating. Now.
Oh, okay.
Funny enough, he ended up eventually, when I was done with him and I moved out the area, then he wanted to kiss me, and I finally kissed him. I was like, this was fucking garbage. I was like, it was a really interesting twist. But I do agree with you.
Listen, there's levels to a man, and women think men are super simple. It just looks that way, but men are complicated too. And if you step out in any hoish way for the average man, and I mean publicly hoish,
right?
Men be like, let's get the caller. Caller, do you agree or disagree? Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi there. This is Brittany in Mobile. I got my thoughts together again.
Okay, I hope so, baby.
Hi, nice to hear from y'all and see y'all. Thank y'all again for what y'all do. And I just wanted to say I think there's an equal amount of foolery going on both sides. That at some point we're going to have to say when we're going to stop the cycle, because we keep getting into it with each other about things that we didn't actually do to each other. And before we lovers and all that other stuff, we're supposed to be brothers and sisters in Christ, or whoever is the creator of everything. We're supposed to be brothers and sisters in Christ first. And if something happened to one of us, it happened to all of us. But men, I think they hold grudges longer because they told quick. First of all, you're not allowed to show emotions and give them, so they don't really know how to express them properly. And while the roles are reversing, and they're having to have these more emotional roles, they really don't know what to do, and they got all this body strength.
Can I get you to speak in tongues, sister? Because we need to elevate the room.
Oh, my God.
Based off of your testimony, we need to elevate the room. Can you speak in tongues? Delivering this message.
I cannot. I will. I should have drove a Honda. I heard about that the other day. You know what I'm saying? I got the Ford, though. I'm Ford tough with it.
Yes.
You know, I've been through some things, and what I know about it is that the things that I've taken, I don't hold the grudges against them, because I know they've been through some other things, and I ain't like them that much anyway. But I love them. I love everybody,
Well, so, you know what? I
appreciate
you.
Guys aren't really able to deal with it. But yeah, I can forgive, and I don't even have to hold no grudge. We can smile.
Amen.
We could have did this thing together. Why you got to be against me?
Hold it up.
But yeah, we gotta, if it happened to one of us, it happened to all of us. We got to get that mentality back, because everybody against us. We can't be against us too.
No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What we gonna
Cash
do?
app
What we
that
gonna
collection,
do,
please.
So listen, baby girl, I got to move on to the next caller, but I appreciate you getting your
Understood.
thoughts together today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling.
Caller, you're not on the line. All right, so drop you. Caller, you're on the line.
What up, Zo?
Jesus, man, turn everything down. What's going on in the background?
I'm at work.
Hi.
Hey, is this Zoe from Sheboygan?
Yeah, what's happening, man?
Hey, man, you my dog, man. I want you to know that, man. You know, you my guy, man. Just know that.
Boing.
So they said men hold grudges longer than women, right?
That's what they said.
Man, how can we ever forgive y'all from eating from that tree and destroying everlasting life? How could, every time we look at y'all, y'all destroyed us, man. So that's all I got to say, though, man.
So
he blaming Eve.
Yeah,
I was about to say, is this Adam?
Zoe from Sheboing Boing. So you blame
No, don't disrespect my homie. That's Zoe from Sheboygan.
Zoe.
Turn this motherfucking mic off. See, you done ran him off, Peaches.
No, Sheboing Boing listening. Sheboing Boing, you know y'all more bitter. You know damn well.
Listen, Peaches, you're probably one of the sweetest bitter people I've ever met.
That's sweeter bitter fruit.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Welcome to the Voice of Reason. Speak on it.
What's that name, old man? Sean from Indianapolis, man.
Sean from Indianapolis. Who's the more bitter?
Hi, Sean.
These bitches or the brothers? Bitches or brothers?
Man, it's the bitches, bro.
Yeah, you're right. It is bitches, not women.
But,
right.
But,
hey, there's a difference.
Boom.
That's it.
Touch on what Zoe said, though. He said something about when a man see a woman who got hoish ways, we not going to wipe that. So, if you, for example, all these hoes is on Instagram, we not going to wife y'all, but we is going to fuck y'all.
Hold on.
Y'all serious.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. There's a college-educated, respectable sister in this room right now that I think you would wife, who is on Instagram clapping that ass.
The intro to that.
Clapping that ass, clapping that ass, clapping that ass.
I have to be honest. I looked and I was like, I could see myself hitting that ass.
Hitting that ass, hitting that ass.
You just said you can see yourself getting that ass, but can you see yourself wifing her, though?
You got to know her. Now,
Gotta know.
Now, she's got quality. I'm saying she has quality.
And
I do. Follow me at Sherelle Patrice.
No.
Hey, I ain't lying. Do me a favor, homie. Do me a favor. Do me a favor now. I want you to follow her and go look at that Halloween post.
10/31/2018.
My nigga.
What's happening, man?
I know you're going to be like, all right?
It's a pretty awesome
All right,
post.
my question is, what you think about the whole deal, man?
Let me just say this. This is what I think in general. I think people are bitter. And I think the way men handle it is expulsion. And I think women use expulsion, but only after taking more shit. I think women take more shit from men.
We do.
Women take men back more than men take women back. This is what I believe. Because I think once you cross the man's moral definition of what he thinks a woman is, that's it. That's it. That's it.
Is this
what's the solution, man?
You see what I'm saying?
Be happy. Release your shit.
But with women, I mean, I've seen women take niggas back after getting chlamydia.
Gonorrhea.
Women taking niggas back after, they done had 3-4 babies.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I just don't see a man fucking with a woman who went out and had a baby on him.
Nah.
Because men, we different. We
I
got
draw a line at at kids. If you have a child with another woman in a relationship, that it's over. That's my
First
line.
off, all we gotta do. This is why y'all take us back.
No.
If a nigga is skilled at cervical manipulation.
You taking niggas back.
No, I don't agree. I'm sorry. I've had great dick, but there's no dick in the world that will make
me take someone back, like just because the dick is
wrong.
No, that's me. I can't speak for anyone else. But like,
she wrong.
No, I'm not. Because the thing is, you ain't gonna steal my happiness. That's
Watch
the thing.
this. Yeah. Do you see this? Where there's foolishness.
I'm sorry.
There's an off button for your mic where there's foolishness. We will not tolerate your empty threats.
No.
See, good dick always have potential.
Will you speak on it, Sarah?
I'm just maybe it's just me sometimes, because certain dudes that have good dick, it's like certain times they can stay unemployed just a little bit longer than the thing. You know, it didn't happen. I remember when I was younger. I was younger.
Let the truth come out.
I'm 40 years old now, so there's a lot of stuff I didn't start letting slide a little bit, because now if they they can hold it down, then some people get coupons.
I disagree. I'm sorry. I think women need to learn how to make themselves come a whole lot more. I think women need to take more responsibility.
I know how to masturbate.
Wait, because I want you to finish this thought.
Okay.
I just need to title it.
What do you want to title it?
This is Lonely Bitter Bitch Survival Package.
But you know what? No. You call it lonely. But this is what sometimes as a woman you need to get yourself right so you're not bitter. So that those times, rather than calling Tyrone just because he got some good dick, to be like, you know what, I'm going to take care of myself and focus on my health and well-being.
I didn't masturbate a whole lot, didn't get tired of that, and I'm still going to call him. That's just pregame.
I'm never alone. Hector is always with me.
You guys are talking over our
Hector is
caller.
always waiting.
Caller, did you follow me on Instagram yet?
Please follow her on Instagram.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that after this.
And then call back. Finish your thought, brother.
All right. Hey, so quick question though, man. All right, she said women need time to heal, right? So, all these women who don't go through that process of healing, it's like a cycle that's gonna keep repeating itself. Like you got a good dude, you got good men that's out here, but the women not going through that cycle of healing themselves, and they think every man that's out here ain't shit.
Okay, well, thank you for the testimony. I agree with
I agree with what he said.
Hey, brother, thank you for the call, man.
Thank you.
Let me just say, y'all be in here bullshitting.
No. I'm very real with. I done took many back through the winter months, and always.
She said through the winter months.
Sometimes it get a little cold.
No, but maybe it's just me. I'm like a loner. I'm an introverted heart. Like, so I'm okay being alone. Like,
okay, let me frame it another way. Because I mean, I hear what you're saying, Supergirl, but let me just frame it another way. Who is more which gender is more relationship focused and driven?
Women.
Men or women?
Women.
Thank you.
What does it have to do with anything?
Watch.
Okay.
And learn.
Watch this.
So if that's the case, women seem to be, it could be argued that women are more invested in the maintenance and management of the relationship ideal that they're after.
Yes.
More so than men.
Correct.
Well, you have to have an employee.
Where there are unfulfilled expectations, there is frustration, resentment, resistance, disappointment.
Yeah.
So are you arguing that women just might be more prone to relationship disappointments than men?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All righty here. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from? I hate being right all the time. I'm good, man. What's happening?
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing? This is how y'all ladies doing?
Doing good.
How are you, sweetie?
Carlo Rossi from Forest City, Arkansas. Miss Martini was on a little earlier.
Okay.
I would like to say that I'm trying to add a little bit of clarity to what you guys been talking about. I've been listening, and I think I heard as far as like bitter bitches, they are bitter. Women are not.
Thank you.
You feel what I'm saying? Because they do love the sketchiest of niggas' dirty draws. They would do anything for them, take them back, all that, get done wrong and everything, you know what I'm saying, that good women, the women that you want on your team, would do for a good man. And the sketchy guys are the bitter bitches of guys.
Ooh, I like
Interesting.
that.
Interesting.
Oh, they
Okay.
sketchy than the motherfucker. They'll do the, stop fucking with you, stop, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting. I like it.
A good man is just like that good woman.
Amen.
He ain't going to be bitter if, you know what I'm saying, he actually going to attach more to that woman that did him wrong, just like that woman that the sketchy guy did wrong. He going to almost want to love her more, like, damn, is it something I can do? You know what I'm saying? More than just be bitter that she did something to him.
Interesting.
You feel me?
Thank you, man. I appreciate the information. Good call. We appreciate it. Good looking. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Zoe? This is Sean from Tacoma, Washington.
Sean from Tacoma, Washington. Who's the most bitter? Basic bitches? Basic brothers?
I would have to say women are more bitter, but I say probably we equally hold in shit.
So I guess
I think sometimes men can admit when they fuck up. But I'm not. Sometimes we can, but I'm not sure of women being honest with the dude.
Okay. So stop it right there. Stop it right there, because this is good what he's saying.
No.
Are you saying men are more accountable for their mistakes in relationships than women are?
I'm saying not all.
We already know some, but not.
some,
we already know
Right.
some, but not. We don't have to do that. Are you saying, for the most part, men are more responsible for their mistakes that are made in intimate relationships than women are?
Yes.
Absolutely not. Y'all just have a higher percentage of getting caught.
First off.
Yeah.
And that's why you can't do nothing with
I was
evidence.
with him until
First
there.
off, hold on. No. When women are wait, hold on, caller. You hear my voice? That means you quiet down.
This is Freaky Friday.
Now, you know good and goddamn well, ladies, men are socialized to be more responsible than you are.
You talking about niggas that have a whole bunch of kids and stuff like that? Y'all expect them to have?
Specify.
Yeah, just can't put except for pudding.
Here we go. Because you with them. Again, men are socialized to be more responsible. Women and children first. You niggas' lives don't matter. Oh, yes, you're married to a millionaire, but you have to pay her alimony. Again, we are socialized to fix your mistakes, even when you're doing well in life. That's what a good man is. Do you understand? I'm just saying, in general, that is the social standard.
Feeling you, Zoe. Feeling you.
Yeah, I just need you to hear me, ladies. You motherfuckers get to make all types of bullshit-ass mistakes, and you will then say your man is a good man if he is able to clean that shit up for you. Ooh. If you flip it the other way, and the woman is cleaning the man shit up, he's a bitch ass nigga who is handpicked. Handpicked ass nigga. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You niggas ain't responsible? Go ahead, brother. Finish your thought.
Yeah. With that being said, because that was heavy, as far as we as men being accountable and women doing the same, like the sister said, we can get caught. We'll say, yep, we did it, but you too busy over talking us about what the woman is and all that. You didn't miss the man saying, I did that. So,
well, let me just say that was after what I said. So what I said was kind of like it was like someone of a grand slam, and then you come up
and bunt the ball. He bunted the ball.
Yeah, you bunted.
After a home run, you hit a bunt.
Yeah.
T-ball.
Yeah. If you gonna come after me, brother.
Yeah, no butting the balls.
You gonna have to get it right for me, brother.
Dude, you can't come after Mark McGuire with that one. That was you gotta Sammy Soso it up.
I know what's going on. Yeah, I'm good. I mean, if you're gonna do it, you know.
Well, hey, you know, bottom line, like I'm saying, we're accountable for ours, and, you know, that's just what it is. So I just called to say that, and I'm through.
All right, thank you, brother.
Thank you for the call.
God damn. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, Zoe? This is Wes from L.A.
Hey,
Wes from L.A. Hey, hold on one second before you get started, Wes. I have somewhat of an announcement. The fuckery here at the station is high right now.
You know what? That's the announcement.
They're playing a replay of my mansion show on the app right now because the computer decided to update itself in the middle of the show.
Oh, wow.
So this is what's happening right now. But we're broadcasting live to YouTube. The show is still going smooth, so I don't care.
Right.
So we're good. My brother Wes, speak on it.
All right. I think women are more bitter because they focus so much on trying to figure out what a man is doing or how many girls or whatever he's dating, to where they can't even enjoy a relationship. And you guys are the best investigators. You guys are the FBI, the CIA,
Absolutely.
the president, everybody, you know, Secret Service. So I think for some, they work so hard to try to figure out what a man is because they're bitter. Because they hear about, well, man ain't shit. If the dude don't have these certain qualities, he ain't shit. So they become bitter naturally. So based on societal standards. And that's all I got to say.
Peaches is about to say some weird, disconnected, disjointed kind of story.
No, I just wanted to ask you why does a woman being an investigator or just being angry about something at a moment make her bitter? That's not bitter. To me, bitter is when you hold a grudge. Like if your woman
can I say this? Would you disagree with me, Peaches, if I said your bitterness or the bitterness that the relationship failed, the nigga lied, disappointed you, and blah, 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 your disappointment and your bitterness now motivates you to do better? Is that not a manifestation of bitterness?
Huh? No.
Listen carefully.
Is it a positive?
Listen carefully.
Say it again.
If you are motivated to do better than the nigga that disappointed you, the disappointment itself motivates you to get a better nigga.
Uh-huh.
Is that not a manifestation of bitterness?
No, it is not a manifestation of bitterness. It's a manifestation of betterness because she wants a better man.
No,
it doesn't make her bitter.
Let me tell you why it's bitter.
Why is it bitter?
Let me tell you why it's bitter. Relationships are by definition spiritual.
Okay.
If you so happen to get a better nigga because you've bettered yourself.
Okay.
You've taken responsibility for what you contributed that co-created your experience. Then the better nigga comes organically.
Okay.
But you're not bitter.
But let me just say, if bitterness is the fuel that's motivating you to do better, you are manifesting a bitter experience. You don't understand it.
I understand it. You still just gonna make the shit make us bitter.
No,
period.
I agree with it because then it's coming from a negative place. It's coming from the place of the only reason you're trying to do better is because you're trying to show out because of this person.
but that's
not
not the
trying to
truth.
come from a place of healing and a place of self-improvement and taking yourself to a
But
higher
that's
standard.
not the case.
So this nigga right on the phone.
So.
Where's from LA?
This nigga like a twister. He just took the shit and twisted it back.
But the investigative process.
But no, I would agree because then you're probably going to end up in the same bullshit because you're focused on the wrong thing, and if you're the only thing you're trying to do is let me show out because I want this person to see it, then you're already in a place of self-destruction because you're not focused on the right.
Because you're
thing.
not looking for you're looking for more superficial type things that he can see.
Caller, you can't talk while they talking, but we'll get back to you, okay? Just hold on 1 second because this is a room full of women and a lot of cackling happens. Go ahead, finish your thought, Sarah.
Well, it's the main thing that you're going to be looking for is something that's superficial that he can see because you're not looking for anything, internally because he not going to know that. But this person got to have a better car, better job, better everything on the outside or whatever, which can. If you play Russian roulette with that, I'm doing better, and then he tagging your butt at the house, it's a problem.
Exactly. Go ahead, Peaches.
Okay, you guys are all predicating better as meaning financially better or better because he's better looking. What if he's just a better man because he's
Hold on, babe. You came to the round table. I expect better questions from you.
Okay, let me finish my thought, please.
This is a bitter thought, and I can feel
not
it,
a
and it's
bitter
hurting
thought.
my soul.
It is not a bitter thought.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Okay, because what if she is not looking to just show out? What if she's just bettered herself and a better man is manifested, like Zoe said, but she's not bitter about it? She's not bitter because she's not doing it out of hate.
I be trying to stop you so you don't look bad.
I don't give a flying.
You my nigga.
I think
no,
what he's
Peaches.
saying is if you're doing it for the other person to see, you
right,
are doing
but
it
I'm
for
not doing it for the other person to see.
If you're just doing it, if
Your
you're just saying,
I'm
improving myself and I'm getting myself to another level, and then I so happen to attract a person that is on that frequency that I'm at, then you're saying what he's saying, which is that you're now attracting someone at a higher frequency because you're on a higher frequency.
And here we are 5 minutes later.
I'm saying women ain't bitter, damn it. Now, was that a bitter statement, motherfucker?
Yes, it was. Caller, finish your thought.
And the last thing is that, and everybody has some valid points, but back to Peaches, one of the things is, too, what I was trying to get you to see is that when you come from that type of energy and you're looking into it, like, especially with social media, because, you you ladies go back into his past about pictures, who this bra, who this, and this. Mm-hmm. So you already starting off in a bad space rather than saying, you know what, that's his past. I'm his present. And hopefully I can be his future.
But they just commented. They just commented on the post.
In other words, you cut him off.
Oh, okay.
Here we go.
See, it wasn't even me.
Go ahead, finish, caller.
No, it's okay, man. I'm done. I gotta get to class. So y'all have a good night.
All right, good brother. Jesus. These niggas here.
He said that they was in the
Thank you for calling. I like him.
Facebook and
Shout out to
social
him.
media.
Call in before class.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on YouTube right now because Dash Radio has pooted, farted,
your computer
and don't help. YouTube, I'm here with you. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. We in here. The goddamn computer is upgrading, so this is an exclusive show for YouTube, and I'm having a good fucking time. We're talking about bitterness. One monkey don't stop no show, except when you're dating a black woman. Caller! Oh! You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, guys.
This is D from Jersey.
D from Jersey.
D. Hi, D.
How y'all doing? So here's how I feel. I feel that women are socialized to be bitter.
Bam.
I feel that when you look at your upbringing, everything that we see is placed in front of you, and you are expected to have a Eurocentric view of it, right? When you compare your man, when you compare success, or you try to say, well, you try to measure success in your man or in yourself, you look at what the white person has, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still believe in the American dream, right? Mm-hmm. Those are not your ideas. Those are not your views, right? So when you look, women are constantly being bitter. Men are socialized to be culpable. Culpability is placed on men. They can't even make a mistake without going to jail. You got women right now who's receiving child support from men who aren't their child's fathers.
Right.
And the system knows it. And y'all ain't going to do nothing about it. We don't do nothing about it.
Hold it up.
You know, when you put, I don't think black women realize, do you understand that when we put men on child support, do you understand that we are modern day slave catchers?
Wait, sister, hold on, because right now you're taking us to church. And it's important that I get the congregation to pay attention. Let's get this music right for you.
Hey, y'all.
Go ahead, preacher.
Keep preaching, sister.
All right. So what I'm saying is culpability is inflicted on men. They can't maneuver without being held responsible for something, even if it isn't their fault. They got to. I remember, Zoe, you had a show, and I was trying to get through when you were like, you asked women, are you expected to, when you have a black man, to expect social failure?
Yes, ma'am.
And when I heard the answers, it was, well, if you on the couch and the car you got, that's not my idea of social failure. See, when I think of social failure, I think about somebody like Barack Obama. That's a social failure.
Yes, preach, mother.
You
Preach.
reached the highest level of office and didn't do anything for black people.
Right.
Preach, mother.
You disassociated yourself from us. You don't think Michelle realized that? But she accepted that shit, didn't she? You have to expect
Preach, mother.
You have to expect, if you are a black woman with a black man, you have to expect social failure because the world is not made for him.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Preach, mother.
Another example of social failure. Shit that got me mad. Terry Crews. Terry Crews is a social failure. The reason why Terry Crews is a social failure is because you allowed another man to touch your manhood and you brought it back to your wife and you did nothing about it. You don't think that his wife recognized that he was a social failure at that moment, but she accepted it?
Right.
There are things that you have to accept. If you guys ever watched the movie Crash, there was a scene in that movie where they got pulled over by the cop.
Yeah.
And the cop felt up this man's wife, and he couldn't do anything in his mind.
No.
That's a social failure.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand?
Yes, Lord.
And he has to, and in every single situation that I've named, and in every situation that you recognize or you could put to the forefront, the man is always at the helm.
Yes,
the man is always the one taking the bruises. The man is always the one taking the beating.
Yes,
you got the nerve to say that we ain't bitter? Us? Women? You know how many people there is versus the black man? The black man got to deal with the white man, the white woman, and the black woman.
Ooh.
Y'all killing me over there. Y'all got to be honest when y'all talk now. I mean, I know I'm only 33, but still, there's certain things that y'all got to just be able to admit. We are fucked up.
Ooh.
Right. We are fucked up.
I want to be your friend.
We do have a lot of fucked up individuals. What?
You do not interrupt the sermon.
Oh, well, yes.
You know what? You know what?
Of the
Go ahead, Deaconess. Go ahead, Deaconess.
I'm done. I'm sneaking.
That's evangelist from New Jersey.
What's your name, caller?
What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm D from Jersey.
D, I want to be your friend, girl.
We appreciate you.
My friend from
so
Patterson.
Thank you, D.
I want to remember her when she called back.
I love
We love you too. I heard you.
I mean, because everybody was talking.
Yeah, I heard her. She said she loves us. We love her too.
When the callers talk, you be quiet.
She was amazing. Yeah, she broke it down.
I want to marry her. That's who niggas want to marry. Niggas like D.
No, that is not who niggas want to marry. They want to marry bitches with their titties out twerking. They can't even hold a conversation.
They want to marry Becky.
They don't want to marry her because they have to own up to their responsibility and be
So
a man.
Here we go. Here we go. Let me tell you something about titties. Story time with Zoe Williams. Titties represent the oral biosurvival circuit, according to Timothy Leary's 8-circuit brain theory. Titty represents suckling. Suckling is safety. A nipple is like a thumb. Put your thumb in your mouth, you feel better. You put a nipple in your mouth, you feel even better. You understand? So a man cannot really be judged over his desire for nipples being placed in his mouth. Female nipples provide nourishment, pleasure. Nipples should be on deck at all times. Now, if your woman is at home manipulating the nipples by trying to sequester them as a means of controlling her man, he's going to find available nipples somewhere else. You understand me? The doors of the church are open. I know. And I feel so good about it. They should have never let me run my own show. Okay, I'm sorry.
I think breasts are amazing, so.
They are. Jesus. Caller, you're on the line.
The nipple.
You got to turn your entire life down.
That's Zoe?
Yes, this is Zoe, but your life is banging over there. Can you turn it down a little?
Oh, yeah. My bad.
All right. What's up?
A little better. The topic is about the I'm listening, man. I always listen to your show every time I get the chance. About the bitter women. I think
bitter people.
For bitter people, women, women.
Right.
It's bitter people, men and women. I think what happens is men start running into a form of bitterness from frustration in life, in particular black men, in terms of not being able to achieve success or run up against, brick walls and that kind of stuff that institutionalized racism. For women, I think they buy into when they're raised with a sense of naivety. They're raised with the ability to be able to say or not take full accountability of themselves. Like the previous caller, she was stating that women are socialized to be bitter in a sense. And I think what comes to men, in particular black men, so I can speak from my own experience, if I were to have bitterness, it wouldn't come from me being socialized, not taking responsibility, because I have to constantly take responsibility for myself every day. But more so from a sense of bitterness where, you look at people around you, let's say, example, black women, you look at them like, hey, you kind of contributing to some of the burden I have to deal with. And I think some of the bitterness in a black man comes from that. But in terms of being overall more bitter and what you encounter, it seems like I've encountered more bitter women than men. And I think when it comes to the bitterness of women, they're more able to exact their bitterness on others more than men are. Because you have the child support system, you have, false claims of domestic violence, or my brother, he faced a false rape accusation because woman was bitter and upset with him. And I think women are able to more exact their bitterness upon others than men are.
Okay, well, thank you for the call. Next time you call in, use about 4,000 less words. We appreciate the information that was shared.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
I get what he was saying.
But this should not be a referendum on woe is the man. You know what I'm saying? Like
woe is the man.
No, woe is the man.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all can't just come out here like y'all just straight up like victims of society. I know
Black
a lot
men
of stuff.
ain't victims of society.
I know a lot of stuff happened too. I know that.
But what are we gonna?
I said,
he about to cut off your mic.
No. I know a lot of stuff happened. I said, but a lot of stuff we have to deal with our stuff and y'all stuff. So it's double.
I knew that was coming.
I mean, because I can't deal with bullshit now.
That is not bullshit. We don't have feelings neither.
No, I do agree.
Call her, cut her off. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Hell is low. Welcome to the show.
Hi. Oh, my gosh. Okay, enough respect, ladies. Though, I think, let me just say this. I'm 44 years old, and I believe that men have become very bitter and that we have become petty as a result of it. Back in the day, I would say I would reverse it, but now I think it's more that we petty and men are bitter. They hold on too much. Yeah, they do too much. It's too much. Like, slow down. You know, we know the dynamic is different. We know things aren't what they used to be, but still, we still love you. We still got mad respect for you. If you have respect for yourself, we're going to respect you. If you don't, we not.
Right.
And we're just going to let you go.
Yep.
I mean, that's all. I mean, I don't know. You guys are cool. I watch you all the time.
Thank you.
Mean, seriously, this is the first time I ever called it. I just want to say what you're doing is so awesome because we need that. We need it so badly. It's sad what's going on. Yeah. It's really sad.
I so appreciate you taking the time to reach out. You want to talk to everybody, don't you?
No, I just
this ain't your friend. You don't know her. She just got something to say.
I want to talk to everybody.
Let me just say, I agree with what you're saying. I think that men are bitter and women are petty. That was the good analogy that you had, and I just wanted to thank you for calling in, saying that men are bitter and women are petty because of it.
Yeah.
Because that's all they're describing is petty things women do. Those are not bitter things.
No,
okay, I'm going to get a whooping,
them.
so I got to shut up.
We love them a lot. They just don't see it. I don't know.
I got to shut up. He pointing at his belt, girl.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the call.
Bye.
Wow.
That was good.
She was very good.
Yeah.
All of the callers were tonight.
Yeah.
Let me just say, male pettiness, or what is being described as male pettiness.
Bitterness, not petty.
The male bitterness.
Let's get it right. Okay.
Yikes.
Okay, so
one down.
Male bitterness. Right? Listen, you have to understand something. If men are being held accountable for everything, when's the last time you heard the reason that 70% of African American children are born out of wedlock was because the woman opened up them legs and gave up that pussy? Or are you hearing that it's an absentee father issue more than woman's sexual reproductive irresponsibility?
I think it's both.
It is.
We know it's both.
Okay.
But how is it framed in the media? Niggas ran out on their kids.
Yeah, because we have to raise them.
Here we go. Because again, nobody is looking at the social framing. Yes. Let me give you another framing. Seeing that you guys can't think outside of your frames, let's give another frame. There's a campaign on YouTube called Violence is Violence. I talk about this a lot with regards to domestic violence. A man and a woman walking in a park. It's an experiment. The man is yelling on the woman, looking like he's going to get violent. The whole park is on alert. Like, no, you're not finna beat this woman out here in this motherfucking public area. We gonna get your ass. Mm-hmm. You under dig? Right. Same couple come back to the park a few days later. It's the woman's turn to bang on him. You know what everybody's doing? Laughing at him getting banged on by the woman.
Well, wrong is wrong.
Your turn. So again, we act like society is balanced when it comes to men and women. Men, black men in particular. First off, if you see a little boy, Tamir Rice, not 10 or 13 or however young he was, as an adult, that speaks to a bias. All I'm saying is you guys are not addressing the fact that men are being held accountable for your mistakes too. Women get to pull the I'm a mama card now, and all of a sudden mama is raised to fucking Mother Mary. That's a hoe who kept a baby. If you look at her choices, nobody ever puts her choices on trial. When I'm ready to deal with your foolery, I'm just saying. When is the woman's choices put on trial? Men's choices are always up for evaluation. Men live their life under scrutiny. I'm going to open it up. Peaches.
The only reason.
Peaches. This knucklehead, Sherelle, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I knew it was coming.
And then Sarah.
The only thing women are put, I agree with you on this. The only thing women are put on trial for is when it has to pertain to abuse to children or murder. Other than that, we're not held accountable for what you said.
For shit.
Yeah, I have to agree there.
I look at it as everyone needs to take fucking accountability and stop being a fucking victim.
Oh, so you want to go everybody? You don't want to deal with...
No. I'm talking about women. I'm talking about men. Don't do it.
You better say something good.
What I'm saying is,
These
if
niggas
you
under
want
pressure.
if you want to not be a bitter bitch, this is for a male or a female, you have to take accountability, because if you don't take accountability, you can't ever get better. And that is my problem. I do agree. When women have children, there's so many methods of reproductive methods to protect yourself from getting pregnant. I look at it as, if you ain't ready to raise a kid by yourself, then don't put yourself in a position to have to possibly raise a kid by yourself. And I think that, I do agree that women tend to be more bitter. I feel in order to release yourself from that bitterness, start having accountability and saying, what am I doing in my life that is causing these situations to happen? Because at the end of the day, you are the root of all your problems. And if you want to change your life, you change you. So rather than us constantly talking about who has the most, let's all just look at ourselves, because men can be the same way. Men have a whole lot of fucking issues. And at the end of the day, I don't really care about what a man's doing. I have to care about me, because if I'm doing the right things for me, I'll attract the right man.
So, because here's the flip side, and I'm going to come back to you, Sarah. Here's the flip side. Sexual reproductive responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
I'm broke. He broke.
Mm-hmm.
But because now I'm pregnant, I'm elevated as this mother mythos. The mother mythos.
I'm sorry, both people broke. They shouldn't have been.
Hear my point.
Planned Parenthood has got free condoms.
But this is my point. And scene. Okay. So you're elevated, and then the expectations come down according to the social game rules. But if you are aware of your standing in society, as it pertains to generational wealth, as it pertains to education, as it pertains to just economics in general, you would know I nor he are in no position to be having a baby.
Right.
But because I'm pregnant and I have this ideal kind of fantasy of how it's supposed to be, now I'm putting the pressure on him to be something that he has not developed into. How are you not a co-creator of this fucked up experience?
You are.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of times women don't get their feet held to the fire for that. The man gets judged for that.
I agree. I think
he ain't shit. He done came up here and got you pregnant with a baby, and this motherfucker out running around.
Well, a lot of women think that that's how I can keep them. You know, some women have that. Well, that's okay. Yeah, nigga, you did this, whatever. But that's all right. I got your baby. He don't care about you or that damn baby. He don't care about you at all. But dealing with all the societal abnormalities that occur with black men in general. I know we're talking about relationships and things like that, which is kind of like cross-cultural and whatever, but really we black. So I'm speaking on being black. You know, dating a black man is dating his whole experience. And being that
dating
not only
a black woman is dating y'all bullshit.
Exactly. I mean, it's vice versa. But when you do that, you're only dealing with all this stuff that, I understand when you were saying that, we're all responsible for our own, lives. But to me, that's bullshit, because a lot of shit that I deal with is from stuff that happened to me through the external forces, the way growing up, the neighborhood I was in, different things like that. My family, crazy stuff. All that influences the type of person that I am right now and stuff like that. And it's a lot for me to take on. And I guess that's why I've never been married, because dealing with all of my stuff, and now you're trying to bring somebody else in, you got to be ready for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to The Voice of Reason. We're broadcasting live on YouTube, my YouTube page. Please go subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and stop being motherfucking greedy. Hit the super chat button.
Right, it's Friday.
All you motherfuckers in here getting this good game for free.
Government back open. Y'all got paid.
Oh, I'm so excited.
The phone number to dial is 323-230-4610. Everybody, come on now. I want you to go over to my What iStar page. Say, what the fuck is that?
iStar.
On your laptop, go to iStar Vids. Vids is spelled with a Z. iStarVids.com. Search for What iStar. Get at your brother. Subscribe to my channel. It's crazy. I need everybody to hit that super chat button. Support this network. Support this channel. Get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I'm in here with some wonderful women who are giving me some good pushback. I love y'all. You know that. I just ain't gonna tolerate your bullshit. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. The hotline topic today is salty, bitter, bothered, and bummed out. Deeper look at resentment, resistance, and unforgiveness. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller? Caller? Going once, going twice, and dropped.
I have a question. But when does it go into depression, and when you need to seek medical help? For when you seek into a level of bitterness and now it's not mentally healthy.
Listen.
Okay.
If you came from a broken house, you gonna have to experience a broken heart. The broken house leads to the broken heart, which leads to the healed heart. Don't make me go deeper.
Okay.
Go deeper.
I was ready.
Not all
I was ready.
hearts
I was invested.
break, heal.
Go
though.
deeper.
Caller. You're on the line.
Sometimes you're just broken.
And see.
I hear some kids.
Caller, you're on the line.
What's going on, Zoe?
What's happening?
Hey.
Ain't nothing. I just wanted to chime in on the bitter bitches. I think the bitter bitches are women that go through things that other men put them through, so the next man got to deal with the bitter bitch syndrome from the last man. You know what I'm saying? As far as like they've been cheated on or they've been done bad, so they get a good man and then they act bitter with the new man that's trying to treat them right and they run them off. You know what I mean?
Let me just say that men do the same thing, the exact same thing.
Yeah, we do, but we do it not like women. You know what I'm saying? Women just vindictive and they always try to get back. Like you said earlier, they try to you know what I'm saying, compensate from what they went through the last relationship. And this is Ye from Texas.
Thank you, brother, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for the call.
I knew he was from
Let me just say this. Let me just say this. A lot of men get their comeuppance for dogging women when we have daughters.
Ooh, and it hurts too, huh?
Yeah.
It's like that Kanye song. He has some song about having a daughter. And
First off, you had The Exorcist in your video. You don't get to just...
But
No,
you
go ahead.
enjoyed the first part of the video, so that's all that matters.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what? Okay. Anyway,
A lot of men treat women like shit, but then they wouldn't want their daughter to be treated the way they treat women.
Yeah.
Like he said, they get their comeuppance when they
we get
have
our
a daughter.
comeuppance. Fuck y'all. We get our comeuppance.
There's still men that treat women like crap
Why you gotta
and
say
have kids
fuck
though. I
us?
mean, have daughters and like,
and they treat them very well.
Yeah.
They didn't even hear you. He said fuck
But
us.
I think a lot of times, for a lot of men, maybe men can call in and speak on this. I think a lot of times daughters teach men how to treat women.
Man, you gotta wait for like 16 years.
No.
Oh.
As they're growing, as the babies are growing, man, they show you shit, and you be like, ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Caller, you're on the line. These niggas don't know what I'm talking about. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up, Zoe, man? I'm Anthony from North Carolina.
Hey, Anthony.
I know you better stop whispering, nigga. You better put some bass in your voice. What the fuck is going on?
My fault. Well,
right.
I think I want to add something to this conversation about bitter people. And I think what's not being said, because I don't know what's being said because I just started listening, is that the root
what's
cause
not
of,
being said or what you missed, nigga?
What's
Yeah,
not being
what I
said
missed.
is what he got to say.
Go ahead, fam.
The root cause is the root cause of bitterness. You know, a lot of our bitterness towards one another, I think, is orchestrated to a degree outside of our own selves and outside of what we can perceive. And I think, because I think men, we're bitter at women because of the child support system and because of things of this nature, but a lot of that is not their fault or our fault. And it's the same vice versa with women. So in some cases, they'll be bitter at us because we can't compete and, to some degree in the society with these, obstacles and barriers in our way. And I think we don't get to the root of where our bitterness came from and how it was constructed.
Slavery.
Let me just say that's a very poignant point, and the reason why we don't do that is because we're children. Children are only happy after the tantrum when they get what they want. Bitterness is an adult tantrum. You in the dig? We're trying to get what we want ultimately. You in the dig?
Yeah.
Appreciate the information, brother. Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
No problem, man.
Thanks.
All right.
Yeah, this shit's going down, man. I love it. The phone lines are open. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Are you a bitter bitch?
Why is it
Can you be
so
reformed?
aggressive?
You can be a reform. Listen. Part of reforming yourself from resentment, resistance, bitterness, unforgiveness, and all of that shit is first to embrace that your process is incorrect. How you're processing the experience is not optimal for your development and your growth. In other words, holding on to this hot rock, waiting to throw it at somebody is burning you.
Amen.
So the process of I'm going to get back is still sickening you. And it takes maturity to be able to say, damn, I'm a masochist because I'm inflicting this pain on me by holding on. So our society is not adept or hasn't been educated in the process of letting go. Right? Again, if you come from a bitter family, you guys going to have bitterness as the chief conflict resolution tool in that family. Mm-hmm. So if the family also has expulsion or contempt or, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're ousted from the clan. If that's your style and that's where you were raised, that's typically going to be your style in your relationships. Mm-hmm. Now, if your family has a collaborative, cooperative, let's sit down, talk it through, work it out situation in place for conflict, that's typically going to filter into your relationships, your interpersonal, your intimate relationships. So again, your relationships gives you opportunities to go back and peep game on the bullshit your broken mama and daddy taught you.
I want to interject.
Of course you do. That's why you pointed at me, and I will not accept your interjection. Go ahead.
Well, I know you're talking. I want to say this is something my mommy emailed me today, and it relates to today's conversation. And she sent an email, and it just said a quote, and it said, "Remember, when you forgive, you heal, and when you let go, you grow." And so she sent this to me, and she sends me like little inspirational quotes every single day. But I think this was incredibly poignant because I do believe in what you were saying. It's like trying to drink poison and hoping you kill someone else. Right. And that when you hold on to stuff, you just end up hurting yourself. And I think if people could realize that, then they would realize the sooner you let go and you move past stuff, then the sooner you can heal and release.
So you know how long I've been coaching?
Forever.
And the majority of the motherfuckers I coach are women.
But it's because a lot of relationships don't have closure, though. A lot of that is unresolved. It's unresolved feelings.
What's your definition of closure?
Closure is, it's different levels for different people.
There we go.
So it's kind of like he may be very, he may have received his closure, but a lot of women, and I speak for myself, a lot of times I didn't want the closure is because I wanted to keep on kind of holding it out when he was just like, nah.
You'd if I can get to you, maybe I can get to you.
I would sit down, have a meeting. He was like, no.
So let's go. Let's drill down on closure. For most people, closure is the end of something.
Yes.
And that's not closure.
What do you mean?
But it's not.
This is what causes conflict in relationship because most motherfuckers don't know what the fuck closure is.
Closure is resolved, not only feelings.
Closure is not resolution.
It's not?
No.
What is it?
Acceptance.
That is closure.
Acceptance and understanding is closure. Not ending. And most women, I'm on to the next one. Nigga, it's over. I'm done. Just because you're done and it's over doesn't necessarily mean you've gone through it.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Going through it provides understanding and acceptance. This is how you're able to let go. But you can't let go if you're looking for the ending of something. First off, that relationship and the bullshit that you went through might be the beginning of a lesson. But here you are looking for the ending, when in fact it's the beginning. That's why y'all motherfuckers
oh no, don't say it.
Are bitter, battered bitches. Caller, you're on the line.
I am not. I don't.
Good evening, Joe.
What's happening, Pam?
Hello.
Hey, man, what's going on? This is Jay from Jersey.
Hi, Jersey.
What's happening?
Listen, one of the biggest problems that we have is we don't understand the structure that creates bitterness. The family structure has been destroyed. So women are in charge of your social understanding of how to deal with conflict. So what happens is her natural knee-jerk is the man messed up, the man is wrong. That becomes her personality. It gets filtered down into the children as your father left us, your father didn't do this, blah, blah, blah. Now, those same men hit the streets with that same thought process that no matter what, as a man, I can't be right. I can't do right because he done heard his whole life that men ain't shit.
Hallelujah.
So guess what he gonna be? He ain't gonna be ain't shit. So you self-manifesting ain't shit men every day. You either dating them or you raising them.
You either dating them or you're raising them.
Please.
And then you said, go ahead, finish.
So what happens, like, in my particular instance, I learned how to better resolve issues once I was able to be around some men. My mother was raising me, my grandmother. I was in a household full of women. My mother married a much older man who had already raised his children, and his wife had passed. So when he came in, he brought in an understanding of a family structure. And he said, son, your job is not to try to figure out how to make women happy. Your job is to try to be happy in the household with the woman you choose.
I ain't mad at that.
In the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
He coming in a Hyundai.
The doors of the church are open. You can't make 18 points. You should quit while you're ahead. Like you winning. You winning right now. You end on a high note, nigga. Shit.
Jay from Jersey.
And I'm gone.
All right, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Jay.
Shit, I be trying to teach niggas how to do this shit now.
Jay
Caller.
always got a lot of points.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller, and assalamu alaikum. So again, women have been educated to see relationships in a linear way socially. If the nigga do this, it equals this. If the nigga does that, it equals this. Socially. The reason why you motherfuckers are confused in relationships is because you don't know how to balance the spiritual shit in you that's connected to your intuition with the social shit that is demanded of you from society. You niggas get confused. This is why a great many of you ignore your intuition. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying at all.
Your intuition, the spirit, will be going, no, bitch, no.
Yeah, no, that's
hey,
true.
bitch, hey, bitch.
Hey.
And y'all be like, fuck you, sit the fuck down. On paper, this shit is right. And then when he fucks up, your intuition be like, can I get up now? Because I want to show you a few notes. Now, you know everything that he did that was fucked up, but you continue to push forward because society has or I would say an equal or greater push on y'all currently than your spirit shit. Yes, you can, and then peaches.
Okay, so I dated this guy years ago, and my spirit was telling me no, but he was from Trinidad by way of Brooklyn.
My spirit's telling me no.
I didn't want to go there.
He was from, but he was originally from Trinidad, but he's from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So I meet him, and we meet in a Jamaican restaurant. You know what I'm saying? It was like very just cool how it happened, but like something after like the second date was telling me like,
You gave him the meat wallet?
Huh? Oh, he ended up eventually getting it because I kept on with it. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to get out of potential. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but he had showed me that he was crazy. Like he had the potential like to hit me. But in my head, I'm like, I'm bigger than this nigga. You know what I'm saying? But then when I saw his workout regimen, that's when I thought it was like
crazy.
And I was like, no, let me go listen to this spirit real fast. And I had to go ahead and end it on a high note.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mimi, I mean Peaches.
I just agree with you wholeheartedly on that one. I think that women need to identify first with what they stop having expectations. That's the problem. We get into relationships with it.
Can I stop you? I don't think you should stop having expectations.
No.
I think they should be flexible. Now go.
Realistic expectations.
Yes, there we go.
There we go. I think we need more realistic expectations when we meet a man as far as to who he is as a person. Really identify with him. And I think sex dilutes, you know.
Dilutes?
It dilutes you from getting to know this person.
Is that the same as dilute?
I'm going to ignore this nigga anyway because he knew what the fuck I meant.
I was here, though. I was there with me. I was with you, though.
Okay, I'm done. He just fucked my whole thought process.
Say what you had to say.
Sex dilutes.
Sex dilutes. I had to pronounce the
No, but it'll help you gauge your standard with that person, though.
Right, but
like if it ain't nothing, it's like...
But I think sex too soon can fuck up the reality of the personality that you're dealing with because you already invested in liking the dick or the pussy. Mm-hmm. You haven't gotten to know that person at least for a little while. Come on.
Yeah.
Agreed. Let me ask you a different question.
Okay.
Sherelle.
Yes, dear.
Do you think the ignoring of your intuition for most women, some but all, is directly correlated to their relationship disappointment and bitterness?
Absolutely.
She agreed with you.
Very good.
Yeah, I mean, if your intuition is given to you for a reason, and so oftentimes you don't listen to it because either you're a lot of times you're pushing a want that isn't what the spirit realm wants for you. And when you're going from a place of want, but that's not where you're meant to be, I mean, the world will try to step in and try to keep you from doing stuff. I mean, the same way you can be driving to some dick and your car is shut down on the highway. That's the fucking world telling you, don't fucking go there.
For real,
you know? So I had to learn to pay attention to signs. And sometimes the signs can be very subtle, but I think the more in tune I became with my energy and trying to look for signs, like sometimes it was like, oh, that's what was keeping me from this. But when you're young or dumb or in your place of hurt, sometimes that hurt.
You're filibustering. Get to it. I have another question.
Okay, sometimes the hurt is so loud you can't hear your intuition.
But you should know the voice by now if you've been hurt.
But it's the same way when he be putting us on mute in the studio.
Let me ask you this question.
That on mute.
Let me ask you this question. Who's more responsible for your bitterness and your disappointment? The guy you're dating or your belief system around him, your expectations?
Your belief system.
Good. Don't you ever blame another nigga. Don't you ever do it.
Oh, I'm definitely going to end up still doing it, but hopefully less and less as I get older.
All right, listen, this is Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. We've had a great time with our YouTube people because Dash left me hanging today. First time ever.
Dashed. He know that was funny. He was so
oh my God,
funny,
can I just say one
laugh.
thing? I think bitter men use this phrase all the time, and I fucking hate it. They always say, who hurt you?
What?
Damn, I didn't cut her mic off in time enough.
No, that's a bitter man
But
phrase.
somebody has hurt you.
Yeah.
And for the most part, women get hurt more than men in the relationship situation, so I think it's a fair question.
I'm going to hurt the hell out of
No,
myself
but it's said
tonight.
in a petty way.
See, we have a bench back here. You can lay down. Anyway, Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget, iStar. Sign up on iStar. Please sign up on my iStar. ZoWhat? iStar. Go to iStarVids.com. Subscribe. Every subscriber on YouTube should subscribe to that. Get the Zoe Williams Relationship Dismount audio book. Get it right now on Audible. Pre-order your copy of The Holographic Relationship. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much. Today's show was fire. I love the new energy. Sarah was dope. Sherelle was dope. And, of course, Peaches. This Peach Cobbler over here who liked to tell stories and interrupt and disrespect.
I was good today.
She was, actually.
Chat room, I was good today. Y'all know it.
Yeah, she was very good today. I love her to death. We thank you all for tuning in. And I'll see you guys Monday with another heater. Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. Peace.